All right, welcome back. So there's a company that's been trending in Nigeria all day long. It's called CBEX. I don't know if it's pronounced that way, CBEX or CBEX, or I don't know. But if you recall, some few weeks ago here, we talked about Ponzi schemes. We talked about the scooter. We talked about the insurance. We talked about MLMs, network marketing. So if I see examples like this, I will keep bringing them to you so we can actually talk about them and also continue to remind ourselves there's certain factors you want to look for in good investments and bad investment, and there's some things that are just super obvious. Obviously, if you can't identify the value that a particular company platform actually bring to the table, a value could be, if the value is anything less than entertainment, is probably a scam. I say that to say entertainment is a value. Somebody could be selling entertainment skits and that is valuable, right? It seems fluffy. It's just information that makes you smile, but that is value, and people can build a business. They can make money. You can pay for such value. They're valuable value, right? So, and it's key. Something to pay attention to here. All right. Chinye said that's scooter one. Yeah. So now let's get to Nigerians panic over frozen funds. There's actually a report here on BBC. So the CBEX. Let me just read this and then we'll take it from there. Okay, I'll read it and then I'll do some reaction there, analysis, and then we'll move on to the next story. It says angry Nigerians are turning to social media to describe how they have been locked out of their account on the digital financial platform CBEX. People have posted videos of themselves crying, saying that they could not withdraw their investments and worried that their money had gone. The first word that fly at me, at my face, is investment. Okay, you know, a lot of people use that word investment loosely. They're not paying attention. Investment, if somebody told you to bring $5, I will help you turn it to $10. That is not an investment. That's called Sogun Dogoji. That's called a scam. That's called you're about to get scammed. Okay, please pay attention. Your money is probably about to exit your life without finding a way back into your life. Very, very important. Okay, please pay attention. All right. I'm actually looking at Jesus Christ. I'm looking at a post here 6 hours ago on Instablog Niger. Says CBEX admin just moved $822 million, over 1 trillion naira, into a private Ethereum wallet. Wala. Anyway, let me read the report according to BBC. So it says people have posted videos of themselves crying. Some furious customers ransacked a CBEX office in the southwest city of Ibadan, cutting off chairs, air conditioners, and solar panels. CBEX has not yet publicly commented. This was some few hours ago, so I don't know if they commented yet. I don't know if they have comments out there yet, but I'm just want to use this as a quick warning, as a follow-up to the last session that we did. I tell your hands, what your hands can do, your brain, your mind, as long as you can impact other people in a valuable way, even if it's a simple entertainment, there are valuable ways to make money. If you're looking to double your money, you are a scam artist. This is a small part of you. Okay, don't let me call you scam artist, but greed is probably going to eat your money and it will be gone for a long time. Sorry, probably forever. But anyway, the company had promised that investors would double their money every month. Double your money every month. You want to double your money every month. You don't like work. It's the same issue when we come to relationships. They say you have to work. They say, what do you mean you have to work? Relationship must be a scam. Marriage must be a scam. Is that the scam or the shortcut? The shortcut is probably more of a scam. Anyway, double your money every month. Oh, God. Anyway, so the company had promised that investors would double their money every month. Nigeria is currently facing straitened economy times, and many are desperate to find a way to boost their income. The fact that you're desperate to boost your income, sorry, it's not going to be an excuse. Okay, that's always going to be a terrible excuse. Because I don't know, what do you mean by desperate? How do you measure desperate? You mean like greed? You mean like you want to make money faster than yourself? Which one? Faster than work would allow you to? Faster than your skills will allow you to? What do you mean by desperate? Or faster than your economy will allow you to? No, that's not going to be an excuse. I guess maybe a good reason why many people gravitate towards such things. But somebody telling you double your money, it's probably a bad idea. One investor identified as Ola, can you imagine that name? You have to use that name, go. And one investor identified as Ola told BBC Pidgin that he feared he had lost 450,000 naira, about $280 or 210 pounds. And I quote, "I was ready to withdraw all my investment just last week, but my friend told me to be patient and wait, and now it has crashed." Ola said, this is one of the key things. They say, just put some money in there. Once you make your money, just take it out and you leave the profit in there and let it run. Once you hear things like that. All right, I've been talking about this for a while. I need to talk about it more, I guess. If you hear somebody say, take out your money and leave the profits there, run as fast as you can. Run. Many others have shared similar stories online, with one person talking about losing $16,000. The problem was first noticed over the weekend, but the anger boiled over when Monday came and people were still not able to access their money. Some investors who made complaints on the private messaging service Telegram received responses from CBEX. They were told the problem was the result of a hack and things will be resolved soon. Nigeria's SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission, they do have their own in Nigeria, right? Which regulates the investment sector, has not yet responded to a BBC request for comment. They're probably not regulated by SEC because it's digital platform. They probably told you can only take your money out with crypto, which is not yet regulated. Yeah, so if you put your money in, they will probably have like a fine print somewhere where it says what you're really buying is a crypto coin. It's not an investment, but they will tell you double your money. It's not them that's telling you double your money. It's other people that put their money there. They are hoping they will double. They'll keep saying they will double their money. So but SEC has previously warned citizens about the risk surrounding unregulated digital platforms and potential Ponzi schemes. Like they took it right out of my mouth. For some, the situation brings back painful memories from 2016 when another popular financial scheme called MMM. Some people will say it's just one of those things. Just get some money and just get out of it. See, if it collapses, it collapses. You don't understand greed and fear. You don't. Anyway, MMM froze its transactions, leaving many investors heartbroken. Members were supposed to receive a 30% return on their investments in just 30 days. It launched in Nigeria in November 2015 and according to its founders had up to 3 million members before it collapsed. Ponzi schemes will collapse. Why? Because there's no value, there's no intrinsic value in it, right? There's only so many double your money you can do before people say, wait, double your money. Whose money? Any money that you are ever making is coming from somebody's pockets. Okay, that's the bottom line. So if it's not that way, please just know that you're probably about to lose your money. Let me come to the chat. All right. Wala. Money doubler in 30 days. In 30 days, Sogun Dogoji, yes. That means turn your 20 to 40. Ogun is 20, 40 is Ogoji. So Sogun Dogoji, turning your 20 into 40. If you hear things like that, run. Man, we had so much fun on Beno's show. Shout out to Uncle Beno. Chinye Zukwanike, me and you have the same sprite. What did it happen? Scooter, back to Scooter. Scooter. So let me see here. Sellers, I have tasted Forex, I have tasted crypto, and I have tasted CBEX. I highly recommend stocking your kitchen with food stuff first. This is somebody who probably invested in it, right? Somebody said if the SEC and EFCC were truly doing their jobs, CBEX wouldn't have gotten this far. Nigerians are suffering while the regulators stay silent. This is a scam that shouldn't be stopped long ago. I mean, the scooter business is here in the United States. It depends on, I'm telling you right now, yes, it's their responsibility to protect us, the government agency, but it's solely your responsibility to protect yourself. Please keep that at the back of your mind. If you see anything that says you double your money, even in 1 year, it's unrealistic. Anything above 15% return on investment in 1 year is a Ponzi scheme. It's only a matter of time before it collapses. There are some businesses you can do with your friends that can obviously double, triple. That's a business. Actually, like you're selling something, right? But even that, we know the risk. The risk of that is 95% of them will fail in the first 5 years, right? So how much more somebody take your hard-earned cash, right? You're making it easy for them to just steal your money, okay? Listen to this. Let me play this. I think he's saying something.
Right. So the Security and Exchange Commission, which is the SEC, and also the EFCC, what's that they would do? Because it can't be like saying only to they post people children on our page, tag them, your boys, now only that one is happy. Because if not truly they work, CBEX is supposed to even exist from day one, and people will promote that platform, so it's not the custody by now. This CBEX scam is over $800 million. That's over 1.3 trillion in naira. Now for the SEC, when I know vex, it's an actual job, because apart from CBEX, many other crypto Ponzi schemes don't come out, scam Nigerians millions of dollars come out, and on they do anything. On they claim.
So he said, what is the job of SEC? SEC is to protect securities, but you have to first of all define it as securities first. So for example, stock market, maybe forex exchange, maybe all these different securities that's kind of like they're traditional, right? Everything that involves digital platform, we're in the infancy of it. Nobody understands it yet. That's what you need to understand. Anything that involves you put your money in you're just paying with a credit card. Nobody knows, right? And nobody can really ensure what they don't really know. They're still working on it. Protect yourself. So when you say digital platform, and I'm not talking about just a bank or something, because all of them, but if it's purely digital platform / and digital platform / crypto, you probably should run. Keep your money. You're better off putting it in the kitchen.
They regulate the financial space, but nobody is waiting to regulate. All the info when they drop now just for on our website, we nobody even sabi. Instead of when they partner with creators and blogs, we should push all this information out there so people go see for the social media space, because 90% of the fraud will happen for this financial space now via social media. It take starts.
There you go.
Now for the EFCC, now when Nigeria has done the crisis, CBEX don't scam them. What you they do towards this whole matter? I be this one not be fraud. She when I don't get the tech to trace these guys. I be the only tech when I get now to break people down for midnight.
No, this is a good point that Marriott is making here. Mario says people have to report to the SEC so they can shut it down. The people that have to report to SEC, their mouth is watering that their money can double in 1 month, right? So they don't understand. If you have enough people educated that, hey, anything above 15%, right, and you're probably going to lose your money, right? If they see enough of them, enough people will start reporting. But that's a key point you made. If enough people are not complaining, by the time they move about $822 million into another account somewhere, it's too late. No, they're not going to change. They don't have the resources. What is SEC? It's you and me. It's government agencies. They are depending on you to shout out and say, hey, there's these people trying to steal our money. They are promising doubling our money. But what would an average person do in Nigeria? It's like, double my money. Where can I put my own? Where can I put? Can I test it $1? Okay, let me put $2. I'm telling you. So maybe they don't have enough people to investigate. Absolutely. Stop putting your money in Nigerian investment fintechs. Good point. All right. The average kid in Nigeria right now can probably program a simple app that can collect people's money. So should you be putting your money there? I'll be careful. I'll be careful. If it doesn't say that the government insures a certain amount of money that you put in a bank somewhere, you probably should be careful. If it's not a skill set that you study on a regular, as in like a trading or something, trading of traditional stocks, major companies that you see their products everywhere in the streets. If it's not that, I don't know. You know, this is the part where they say, "Oh, that's scare money. Scare money don't make money." Okay, I'm just telling you up front. That's all. Uncle Beno say, "I'm only dede." Yeah.
This one is serious matter. Nigerians will suffer, and we need action. I think say all financial platforms.
Nigerians are not suffering. If you're suffering, you will not put your money where. Okay, Nigerians are suffering, but the suffer needs to double up a little bit more before they realize.
Nigeria, the guys get the EFCC school certificate. So how far CBEX?
Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are about this one, because what other factors should we look at? It's very simple. I just given probably 2 or 3 of them. Number one, real value. What is real value? Something that actually impacts a person, that they will keep paying for it even if they don't get money back. Listen to what I just said carefully. People will keep paying for it even if they don't get money, cash back. People will pay for a comedy show and not go back and say, "Give me my money back." The average person will not say, "Give me my money back" at the end of the day. The average person is not expecting money back in their account 1 month later, because they're already paying for the value. They're getting that value with everything else outside of cash back. If it's not that, it's probably a scam. It's probably a Ponzi scheme. That's number one. So intrinsic value. Value beyond currency is not value. The only value attached to currency is what you can purchase with it. So if all they are promising is you doubling your money, that's a Ponzi scheme. It's only a matter of time it's going to collapse, and usually you will lose your money. Some people will tell you, "Don't be scared, just get some money out of it before it collapse." That's the devil talking to you. All right, but let me know. There might be some other factors you can think of. Let me know. Put that in the comment section later on. Without any further ado, let's move on to some other stories around the world. Hit like, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified when we go live. I will be right back.
It's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Me love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.